Hello and welcome to Secrets of Organ Playing podcast. We are your hosts, Vidas Pinkevičius
and Aušra Pinkevičienė.
We've been mastering secrets of organ playing for more than 20 years and sharing them on this blog since 2011.
On this show, which we create from our home in Vilnius, Lithuania, we strive to help you grow in every area of organ playing, including practice, technique, repertoire, sight reading, hymn playing, improvisation, composition, music theory, harmony, and many others.
Our hope is to help you become a complete musician, or what we call as total organist, a program which we have created to help you reach your dreams faster than you would do on your own.
If you are new here, we invite you to subscribe to receive free updates of this blog at organduo.lt. By subscribing, you will also receive free video how to master any organ composition and 10-day organ playing mini course.
And now let's go to the podcast for today. Hi guys, this is Vidas.
And Aušra.
Let's start episode 498 of Secrets of Organ Playing podcast. And this question was sent by Linda. And she writes, if I could, I would practice organ 10 hours a day, but I can't because it would ruin my hands. I had hand surgery in 2015 from over-practicing. I passed part 1 of the AGO colleague exam in May. I'm set to take part 2 in November. I'm 60 years old and in the remaining years God gives me on this earth, I hope to also achieve the higher AGO exams, plus learn as much organ literature as I can. I heard a YouTube recording of Klaus Jan Mulder's Fantasie Toccata on Was Gott tut, das ist wohlgetan, which blew me away. Dutch organ literature is definitely an area I want to explore, as well as the standard organ literature I haven't learned yet. Love your website. There is a lot of material there. Blessings on you and thank you again. So, Aušra, would you practice for 10 hours a day if you could?
Well, I don't think it's necessary to practice for 10 hours a day. But I would be happy if I could practice 4 hours every day.
What would you play?
Everything.
Starting from what?
From everything.
Mm-hmm.
All the trio sonatas by J.S. Bach. Because so far I have played 4 of them, so I still have 2 sonatas to learn. And other excellent stuff. Maybe Franck's chorale in E major, which I haven't played yet.
The first one?
Yes, the first one, yes.
Mm-hmm.
So, and other stuff too.
We will be playing our organ duet recital in a couple of days, or in a few days maybe, on Saturday. And after that, probably it will be time to start playing solo too.
Yes. If school won't kill me.
Yeah, that's a big consideration. I think I'm going to be a little bit busy even after this recital with various organ demonstrations and educational events, I think. But I will continue sight reading. This is really good for my own skills.
But what do you think? Is it, always necessary to practice for 10 hours?
I have never practiced for 10 hours. Well, maybe once. Maybe once when I was really short on time and the concert was maybe, in 2 days.
The most I have practiced was actually 4 hours. But it was 4 hours of excellent practice. But even though 4 hours is not like 10 hours, I could not practice the same amount of hours next day. Because simply your head needs to lead your practice, not your hands.
It's the same with physical exercise. If you do overtrain one day, you will not be able to do the same type of exercise the next day.
True.
You will have to rest one day.
So I guess even if you practice a lot on one day, you need to know to take it easy on the second one, on the next one.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think, when you are learning the organ repertoire, you also need to do some mental work with the music that you're playing.
Mental?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not only, you don't do it only by sitting on the instrument and practicing. You need to know to think about your music too.
What do you do when you think about it?
Well, I often think, different excerpts from the piece and think about, the form, about meaning of the piece. And it helps too.
I used to do that more when I had time. Now I just don't have this privilege anymore. Sitting without instrument because there is so much on my plate already. But when occasion arises, and for example, I'm traveling, sitting in the hotel, the concert is tomorrow, and I still need to work on something, obviously that would be a great way to practice mentally.
Plus, I realized that sometimes, you keep practicing and practicing and practicing, and instead of improving things, you sort of start to messing up things. And sometimes, giving a break of 1 or 2 days actually just makes your program sound better.
Or come back to the same program after practicing something else for a week or 2 weeks or a month. Right? You switch things up a little bit. It's like with physical exercise. One day you want to work on your, upper body, maybe muscles. The next day, maybe on lower body, maybe the third day on your core, abdominal muscles, and then maybe the next day you might rest. After 3 days you take a rest and then start over again. There are all kinds of methods of mixing up physical exercises. So I think with organ practice this could be applied in some way too, this type of variety.
True, and as Linda mentioned that she already had a surgery and that she loves to practice a lot. I guess this, trouble with your hands shows that you need to practice less actually, and to practice fewer hours, but to do it maybe more efficient.
And maybe warm up.
Yes, that's a good idea too.
Mm-hmm. And maybe practice easier pieces.
That's a possibility too.
We don't know exactly what her level is, but certainly overextending yourself doesn't help.
But it's very nice that she has a goal, what she wants to achieve. It's very important. I guess when you have a goal, then it's easier for you, to practice.
Yes, you feel motivated externally, and then you just have to follow through. Thanks, guys. This was Vidas.
And Usha.
Please send more of your questions. We love helping you grow. And remember, when you practice,
Miracles happen.
This blog is supported by Total Organist, the most comprehensive organ training program online, where you will find courses for every area of organ playing, including technique, practice, sight reading, repertoire playing, hymn playing, improvisation, composition, music theory and harmony, with hundreds of scores and thousands of exercises. Here is what some of the students are saying.
Hugh writes, the sight reading course has helped me tremendously. Thank you very much for your essays, courses, and all your help.
Robert writes, I found the fingerings, registration ideas, and general comments to be excellent.
John writes, I have found your download very helpful. It was really excellent. I have watched some of your teaching videos, and when I read your instructions, I tried to imagine you were teaching me. You may feel disappointed that I am 2-3 days behind, but I am a slow learner, and I have committed to taking the time to get it right as you say. But the other night my wife commented that she had never heard me play such a detailed melody in the left hand so well. My left hand is generally poor.
Robert writes, it has been a great pleasure in my life of having discovered your courses and material as well as the YouTube work of recordings. You have a calm and pleasant way of teaching.
Ron writes, Hi Vidas and Ausra, thank you guys. What a wonderful response to my email note to you. You've got me right, and I feel you understand my level of playing. Yes, at home and lucky that I have an organ for that reason. I am paying attention to this, and I am going to try this haha no longer secret model. Yes, and I love Cesar Frank too. What is very nice about your blog podcast is that Ausra and Vidas are like a Socratic dialogue, and by bouncing things off of each other, so much more information comes out and is expressed. Your comments contain a wealth of information and understanding. I really appreciate this. It is very inspiring and will keep us moving forward.
Would you like to receive the same or even better results that our students are getting? If so, join them at organduo.lt/total-organist. And of course, you will get the first month free too. You can cancel anytime.
Also, if you haven't yet subscribed to receive free updates of this blog, make sure you do that at organduo.lt. By subscribing, you will also receive free video, how to master any organ composition and 10-day organ playing mini course.
This was Vidas.
And Ausra from Secrets of Organ Playing.
And remember, when you practice,
miracles happen.